Got more where that came from?
There's always more to learn.
Don't even think about messing with me! Got a keen eye on ya. My wares won't disappoint. You got a deal. Your coin? Got a keen eye on ya. My wares won't disappoint. You got a deal. Your coins...
You won't find finer weapon. Much obliged. Beware.
Let's get going already. What do you need? Heading there now.
In service of the... What would you ask? Very well. Awaiting your command.
They will know what hit them. Sure thing.
I got you. You got it.
As expected.
Gotta be careful. Yep. Try and make this fun.
You don't stand a chance. I'm ready to hit.
No running. You're done for.
This power weighs heavy.
You got it. No running.
You don't stand a chance.
Come. This may prove perilous. I depart for now.
Judgment shall strike them. Any who bar my path must perish.
I move forward in the light of the divine.
You'll not be disappointed. I take to the skies, witness the might of an angel. I depart.
I'm ready to hit something. See, Chloe? I can do stuff.
I won't hold you back.
Yep.
Where should I go next?
You're done for.
You don't stand a chance.
I stand ready. Withdrawing for the moment.
My atonement beckons.
Someone pissed them off. This one's mine.
Try and make this.
You don't stand a chance. I'm up. Yes, sir.
Ready to move. Heading there now. You're done for.
I'm ready to hit.
No running. Oh my goodness.
This one's mine. Can't keep going.
Not doing so good. Yep.
What is our strategy? I'm off.
The day will be ours. We march. Onward.
You've made the right call.
What's next? You got it.
Death.
You don't stand. You face me. This one's mine. I've got to stop for a few.
See you later.
Your villainy ends here. I'm ready to hit.
For Dragonhold.
Come then. Your villainy ends here. This one's mine.
Death summons you. Don't resent me for this.
You face me.
The pride of House Meillet.
Sure thing.
I won't disappoint. Is that all?
Begin the march. For Dragonhold.
Come then. I must never yield.
By a knight's honor.
To me.
How shall I serve you? I shall never...
It's not looking great. You face me.
Whatever you need.
The time is at hand.
By a knight's honor. for Dragonlands.
Come then. My legs grow heavy. We march.
Whatever you need. I'm off.
Another step up, I shall see it done. Your decree made manifest. I wield this lance
What
for
is
the
it?
people of Cornea. Debt I
Good
swear
choice.
to repay.
Defeat will soon be upon us.
Death summoned.
For the people of Fevrith.
A toast to strength.
As you requested.
I shall see it done. I advance.
Time is with us. Should we only keep our focus?
We mustn't stop here. We mobilize at once. No battles.
But your villainy ends here.
You don't stand a chance.
I see you don't value your life.
Don't even think about messing with me.
I can't wait for my next fight.
What is our strategy? Begin the march. By a knight's honor.
Judgment shall strike them.
I won't disappoint.
What is our strategy?
I wield this lance for the people of Cornea. I stake my honor on this.
Such strength.
Kneel before me.
You don't stand a chance. Told you I'm awesome.
Your will witness the might of an angel.
This rose bears thorn. I shall not disappoint. Setting off.
I see you don't value your life.
You don't stand a chance. Is anyone surprised? No, well,
I can ill of
No battle.
this one,
I'll not yield.
I mustn't.
I can't say.
Such strength.
This one,
I can.
I mustn't give in. It is quite the predicament.
What would you ask of
Simple.
me next?
On it.
I'll not yield.
You face me.
I can't say I expect to.
I can ill of.
Your villainy ends here.
This one may.
You face me. Come then.
I stake my honor on this battle.
I'm ready to hit.
No, I fear they are.
Your villainy
For
ends.
the people of Fevrith. Behold my.
Come here! You're mine!
seize this victory as my own.
I must thank you again for agreeing to this, Elaine.
Please, Zenoira is my enemy too, and one that neither of us could hope to overcome alone.
Even still, this debt is one that will not be easily repaid. And given everything I owe you, there exists another matter of which I must speak with you.
What do you mean?
I have an elder brother by the name of Ludwig. Where I struggled, he always excelled with maddening ease, beloved by our parents, and most of all, by our citizens. Were all things equal, he would be the one to ascend the throne. But he has been missing ever since the war began. Ludwig was even the one who proposed using Herman as a spy. Here I stand with the most loyal servants in the land, and all I'm capable of is walking in my brother's shadow. But I shall walk in it forevermore if needs must. Ludwig is gone, and I will do whatever I can to guide Dragonhold to prosperity. The mantle once worn by my father now adorns mine own shoulders, as symbol of that conviction.
So that's where it came from. I've been thinking you looked a little more royal lately.
You mean that as a barb, I'm certain. Yet I shall take those words at face value. Thank you, Virginia.
You're no fun. So, what kind of mischief have you two been getting into over here?
Nothing of much import. Merely reminiscing on my brother.
Prince Ludwig, huh?
The time is nearly upon us. Now come, we unite with Herman's company and reclaim Castle Soldraga.
You wish to speak with me?
I did. I'm sorry to distract you before such a pivotal battle, but this needed to happen in private. That swordsman is none other than Prince Ludwig.
You knew?
As did you, judging by your response. It matters not. Speak of the devil and he'll waltz right into your tent. It's good to see you again, Prince.
So, I've been found out.
I heard you'd gone missing, you know. Tragically lost since the war against Zenoira. Some mane you've grown in the meantime.
I beg of you, keep this matter a secret. You and Leia here are the only two who know my identity, and I would much prefer to keep it that way.
Sorry, but secrecy isn't really my game. Elaine must know of this.
Then he'll lose a capable sword in the process. Reveal the truth, and I am gone.
Fine then. There's no point telling him if you're just going to disappear the second I do. I promise I won't speak a word of this. For now. but that all ends when we arrive at Soldraga.
So be it. I will stand with the liberation until that time comes. And, situation withstanding, I must admit, I'm glad I can still be there for Gilbert in his time of need.
So that's how it is.
As Gilbert mentioned back at the Colosseum, he plans to ascend the throne once we've retaken Soldraga. It's a burden he found the resolve to shoulder only when it was thrust upon him. When Ludwig went missing, that is. But if he learned his brothers still lived, well, the joy of their reunion might end up tinged with dismay. I know it all too well. For years, I had thought myself the sole survivor of the Cornian line, and worked tirelessly in that role.
Then, how did you feel when you learned I was alive?
To be frank, it was an equal helping of joy and envy. I admired Queen Elenia from the day I first laid eyes on her, and every ounce of my being is dedicated to restoring Cornia. But even I'm not brazen enough to challenge royal succession. You're the heir, no matter how much I might wish otherwise. Back to the topic at hand, though. You have to convince Aramis, convince Prince Ludwig to reconcile with Gilbert.
Very well then. I'll speak to him.
I can't thank you enough, Elaine. If Ludwig is going to listen to anyone, it's you.
Your will shall be done. Proceeding apace.
They will know what hit them. Sure thing.
Judgment shall witness the might of an angel. I depart.
I'm up. Yes, sir.
To the skies! I stand ready. Understood.
In service of the... I'll not fail you. Awaiting your command. Very well.
Any who bar my path,
I have...
I'm ready to hit.
I'll not go easy on you.
On my honor as a knight. My lance grows ever sharper.
What would you ask? By your word.
I stand ready. Your will shall be done. Witness the might of an angel.
Let us plan our next move.
Gaze upon
This one's mine. Sure thing. On it.
awaiting your command. Very well.
I stand ready. I take to the skies.
I suggest we think ahead. By your word.
This shield shall never break.
Onward!
I march on. Whatever you require. At once.
At your service. Nowhere is too far. At once.
You don't stand a chance.
Any who bar my path must perish. I'll never hold myself back. You'll not be disappointed. I depart.
Your will shall be done. Proceeding apace.
This one's mine. Done and dusted. Ready. Yes, sir.
Witness the might of an angel.
Mourn your sins.
I'll help. Backing you up. I'll help. Backing you up.
Allow me. By your word.
I've claimed it as our own.
I'll not fail you. By your word.
'Tis ours for the rest of time.
You've made the right call. Watch what royalty can do.
I suggest we think ahead. Your will shall be proceeding apace.
I stand ready. Blasphemous.
I'm ready to hit something. Sure thing. You got it.
Witness the might of an angel. Your will shall be done.
I shall be your shield. As you command. I shall be your
I
shield.
stand ready. Sir,
Whatever you require. Another step on the... I wield this lance for the people of Cornea. I advance.
As you command.
The day will be ours. The time is at hand. Onward. We march.
I shall see it done.
I shall be your shield.
Your villainy ends...
I shall crush you.
You face me.
None shall overtake me.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
My defenses fail me. Sir.
At your service. Face me and be cut down.
I wield this lance by your royal
I
word.
stand ready. At once.
Until my dying breath.
I stand ready. I depart.
Come. I'll help. Backing you up.
You choose poorly, villain. The dragon god smiles upon me.
You don't stand a chance.
I suggest we think ahead. We march.
Perhaps a bit of caution. Very well.
Come then. Victory grows ever closer. To me. You face me.
It seems
Your villainy ends here. You face me.
Little bit of tricorn pride for you.
We march.
I must stand firm.
The time is at hand. Onward.
I stake my honor on this battle. I seize this victory as my own.
You'll not be disappointed. I take to the skies.
I'm up. On it.
I wield this lance for the people of Cornea.
Nowhere is too far.
Let's get going already. Ready to move.
My atonement, that's whatever you need.
What do you need?
I stand ready.
We march. The path is set.
I'll not quit
By
yet.
a knight's honor.
Ready to move. I shall see it done.
I got you. Yep.
Until my dying breath, your decree made manifest.
At your service.
What is our strategy? We mobilize at once.
This one's mine.
I'll not go easy,
I'm ready to-
blasphemous fool. May the Father watch over us.
Sure thing. Yes, sir.
Victory shall be swift. Sound tactics never fail.
Kneel before.
I'll help. Backing you up.
Allow me. By your word.
As expected, this may prove perilous. As you wish.
You got it.
I'm within their range. Ready to move.
Nowhere is too far. Sir,
Here, is it?
you don't stand a chance.
I'll help. Backing you up.
I won't disappoint.
Tis a deficient plan.
Our hope.
I fear for our safety.
It's
Defeat.
our hope.
Tis a deficient plan.
It's
Defeat will soon be upon us.
our
I
hope.
fear for our safety.
By a knight's honor.
I stand ready.
Ready. On it.
What do you need? You got it.
I'm in your command.
Only will.
This one's mine. I'm ready to hit.
Any who bar my path must perish.
I shall never.
This one's mine.
I'll not go easy on you. I need to rest my wings a moment.
Try and make this fun, yeah? I've not reached my ceiling. Never doubt a desert kid.
You'll not be disappointed.
Whatever you need.
You have my thanks. Witness the might of an angel.
I'm up. You got it.
What is our strategy? Begin the march.
'Tisn't my finest hour. By your word.
I shall see it done. I see you don't value your life. 'Tis my undying spirit which drives me forth.
Don't even think about messing with me.
Nothing's stopping me now.
Ready to move. Yep.
I stand ready.
Until my dying breath. I advance.
As you
I
requested.
wield this lance for the people of Corny by your royal word. for the people of Fevrith.
A toast to strength.
Know your standing. Until my dying breath, your decree made manifest.
At your service. At once.
Whatever you need.
I stand ready.
What is our strategy? We mobilize at once.
Sure thing.
You dare challenge me?
Your will shall be done. We march.
I have arrived.
This one may prove difficult.
Allow me. Proceeding apace.
Ready. 'Tis merely a bit of pain. To me. Your villainy.
You don't stand a chance. I've got to stop for a few.
You choose poorly, villain. Every step another chance to grow.
I'm up.
How shall I proceed? Onward.
I wield this lance for the people of Cornea.
By a knight's honor.
What do you need? I shall see it done. I can ill afford to fall now.
We stand at our destination.
I shall never yield.
I'll not yield.
No running.
Death
A
summoned.
perilous try make this fun. I'll not yield.
For Dragonhold.
No running.
At your service.
That
Aye,
debt I
press on.
swear to repay.
I stand ready. Understood.
What is our strategy?
Heading there now.
I shall never yield.
Try and make this fun, yeah?
Death summons you. Don't resent me for this. By a knight's honor.
Yep. You're done
For
for.
Dragonhold.
No running.
Death summons you. Whatever you need.
Ready to move. You got it.
By a knight's honor. Begin the march.
Sure thing.
My defenses fail me.
Ready. How shall I serve you?
You choose poorly.
You don't stand a chance.
That's what you get.
What is it?
Try and make this fun, yeah? I got you. Yep. What do you need?
I'll not quit yet.
Order must be I rise to any challenge. A brisk flight.
I must stand firm.
Splendid.
Fight well while I'm gone.
I'm up.
Vexing indeed. The path is set.
My defenses fail me. I'll not quit yet.
You'll not be disappointed. I depart.
You face me. My legs grow heavy.
I must stand firm. Advancing.
How shall I proceed?
I wield this by your royal... I have reached my destination.
No mercy. At your service.
What's next?
I shall crush you. Embrace your weakness. My defenses fail me. At once.
Ready to move. You got it.
What is our strategy?
General Berengaria!
What is it?
The rebels have breached our front line, ma'am. They march on the castle as we speak.
Good. I would have been disappointed if they came all this way only to die at the gates. Yes, they'll prove a fine enough opponent. Ready the troops. I shall take the field myself.
I get a target on my back.
You're nothing. Gotta keep higher still. I stand ready.
I got you.
Heading there now. I shall see it done. Your decree made manifest.
At your service. Sir.
Your will shall be done.
would you ask of me next? I wield this lance for the people of Corny by your royal word.
Got more for me?
In his royal name. No complaints here.
Witness the might of an angel. I take to the skies.
Ready. Yes, sir.
Ready to move. I got you. You got it. What do you need? Yep.
As you ordered.
Look what I found. I'm here.
You're done for.
Are you impressed yet?
Wasn't even worried. I got you. What's next?
I shall see it done. I advance.
Sorry, just a sec. Our spirits are high.
I see you don't value your life. Be gone from my sight, until my dying breath.
Ready to move. You got it.
I wield this lance for the people of Cornea. By your royal word.
By a knight's honor. What is our strategy?
I must stand firm. My defenses fail me. Sir.
Vexing indeed. Onward. 'Tis merely a bit of pain.
I won't go down without a fight. A wise choice.
I got you. Ready to move. Yep.
Awaiting your command. I
Morale
depart
soars.
for now. In service of the... I'll not fail you. As you wish.
I shall see it done. I advance.
Try and make this
For the people of Fevrith.
You're done for. I got nothing left.
I see you don't value your life. Know your standing. I wield this lance for the your decree made manifest.
Awaiting your command. Very well.
Allow me. By your word.
No running. Legs are quitting on me.
A vital foothold. Until my dying breath, I wield this lance for the people of Cornea.
You've made the right call. Watch what royalty can do. I'm off.
Until my dying breath.
They won't know what hit them. Sure thing.
I stand ready. At once.
I shall see it done.
I got you.
Ready.
on it!
I've arrived. Kneel before me. Let's see just how strong I can get.
What do you need?
I won't go down without a fight.
Feeling good
Good
now.
choice.
Ready to move. Heading there now.
I need some healing. Is that all? Quite the challenge. I have to catch my breath.
I depart for now.
A fine discovery.
Whatever you need.
Allow me. It shall be done.
I wield this lance for the people of Cornea.
In service of the royal, what would you ask? As you wish.
This one's mine!
Gaze upon
I'm ready to hit something! I'm up.
I'll not fail you.
I fear I'm fading.
You don't stand.
I shall try.
This one's mine.
I'm off.
I am yours to command, Your Highness.
Yep.
You don't stand a chance.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
This one's mine.
I shall hold nothing back.
One of the many benefits of old age.
Could you perhaps praise me a bit?
Until my dying breath.
I'm yours. Fight well, Elaine.
I shall see it done. I've done all I can.
For the honor of Hasmeye.
To me.
Another step on the... I wield this lance for the people of Cornea by your royal word.
Come.
I'm ready to hit something.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
This one's mine.
I shall hold nothing back.
Your orders? A brisk flight.
Come then.
May the Father smile upon me.
A fine bout.
You don't stand a chance.
Your ability.
A perilous...
I have...
I'm ready to hit something.
Hey, I'm here.
I stand ready. I depart.
I won't disappoint. Nowhere is too far. Understood.
Ready to move. Heading there now.
You face me.
I stake my honor on this battle.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. I've not chosen my grave yet.
This one's mine.
In service of the crown.
No stopping now.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
Your will shall be done.
Ready.
What would you ask?
Until my dying breath.
Sure thing. You got it.
Blood will...
I'll not yield.
I'm ready to hit something.
Your villainy ends here.
Come. For the people of Fevrith, I shall...
You face me. Victory grows ever closer.
I rise to any challenge. It shall be done.
The time is at hand.
I shall see it done.
I'll not fail you. Very well. Come. A trivial undertaking.
Allow me. Your orders? Very well.
Your villainy ends here. A fine bout.
This one's mine.
I shall try.
I'm ready to hit something.
Awaiting your command.
I stand ready.
I'm up.
I'll not fail
Until
you.
my dying breath.
Allow me.
Ready. This one's mine.
I've much room to improve.
Can't keep going.
At your service. Sir. No mercy.
You don't stand...
You're nothing.
I'm ready to hit something.
Face me and be...
You don't stand a chance. I've got to stop for a few.
I got you. You got it.
I must stand strong.
I'm ready to...
No, well...
I have my...
Gray skies loom ahead.
You don't stand a chance. Can't keep going.
I rise to any challenge. Your orders? A brisk flight. Come then! Allow me. It shall be done.
What would you ask? As you wish.
No mercy. Tis the fruit of my labor. Victory is ours. Nowhere is too far. Understood.
I'm up.
Yep.
Your orders? Very well. I suggest you reconsider. I rise to any challenge. It shall be done. Face your demise! Reason rules the day. Your orders? Very well. I rise to any challenge. Very well.
I'll take it off your hands.
Come then.
I see you don't value your life. I seize this victory as my own.
We march. To me.
Awaiting your command by your word.
I shall see it done. Your decree made manifest.
now.
What would
Time
you
is at
ask of
hand.
me next?
The path is set.
I have arrived.
What do you need? You
Good.
got it.
This isn't gonna end well. I've gotta stop for a few.
At your service. Nowhere is too far.
I got you. Yep.
Onward. We march. Now the time is at hand.
Witness the might of an angel. I take to the skies.
Stronger than
This
ever.
kindness shall come to bear.
Is that all?
Can't keep going.
I stand ready. Sir.
The time is at hand. Defeat will soon be
A perilous foe.
I shall try.
I fear for our safety.
I can ill afford.
Blood will be shed.
Defeat
A perilous foe bars my way.
I have my
I
doubt.
fear for our safety.
I'll enjoy watching you struggle as I choke the life from your rebel necks. And you must be their leader, hmm? You'd best make this worth my time.
It seems their magic has taken hold of her.
I'm coming for you, Ren.
At least try.
Nope.
Not bad.
Good! Just trouble.
Lay down! You're mine!
Forgive me, friends.
I can ill afford to fall now. A lamentable end to my duty.
Watch what royalty can do. I'm off. Kneel before me. You dare challenge me? Well met. That must have hurt. As it was meant to be.
Diligence pays dividends. It shouldn't come as a surprise.
A paltry effort.
Ren! Use the ring, Elaine! Please! I'm sorry, Ren. This is all my fault.
If anyone should be apologizing, it's me. All I ever wanted was to keep you safe.
Pardon the interruption.
Prince Gilbert.
There can be no mistaking it. You are none other than the daughter of House Zexhelm.
I am. And after my family's role in the uprising, I have no right to stand before you.
There is no need to unearth what time has long buried. Though it does make this all the more difficult to comprehend. Why have you chosen to side with Zenoira?
To get my hands on this armor here. A lost relic of their ancient empire. I needed strength to take revenge for what they did to our family. And claiming their colors was the only way to get it.
All of this was for Father, then?
Yep. But I knew you'd get roped in too if you learned the truth. So I lied, said all those awful things to get you to leave. I wanted to keep you as far from battle as I could.
Ren.
We've already lost so much, Travis. Our father, our mother. I wasn't about to lose you too.
Then the answer is already at your fingertips. 'Tis a bitter drink, being forsaken by an elder sibling. I'm glad to see you reunited. Now, I have matters of my own to attend to.
I'll never abandon you again, Travis. I swear it.
I'm gonna hold you to that, you know?
I wouldn't have it any other way. We fight shoulder to shoulder from now on. And Travis, I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
Ludwig, you're alive. Why did you not return to us sooner?
The battle I waged with Zenoira cost us our father, and my entire army besides. There would be no celebration to welcome home one who has failed Dragonhold so dearly.
You're not to blame for his death, Ludwig. Zenoira is, and you're well aware of it.
If you speak of their magics, I've already heard of the matter from Virginia. Gloucester was affected as well. But there's little use asserting such claims now. Father has passed, and so too has the moment to rewrite my narrative.
Tell me then, Why have you returned?
Because Elaine asked me to meet with you. Quite insistently, I might add. That you may claim the throne free of any lingering doubts or objections. I'm proud of you, Gilbert. And so is Father, I'm sure.
Yet he would rightly assert you deserve the crown, not I. As is your station as the eldest son.
You're wrong. I cast aside my name, my very kingdom, out of shame for what I've done. A man like me does not deserve to lead. Not only that, but the unexpected return of a cowardly king would only sow chaos amongst our vassals.
Even still, I know in my heart you would be a more capable ruler than I.
You think too highly of me, and remain blind to your own worth all the while.
Ludwig, wait.
Our people have rallied around you not because they feel you need the support, but because they believe in you to lead them true. The King Dragonhold yearns for is you, Gilbert.
Where will you go?
I plan to rejoin the Liberation, to fight alongside them as hired steel, and to one day see Galerius given the demise he has earned.
In that case, I will accompany you.
No. You must stay here, and restore the lost glory to our land.
Apologies, but I am the king of this nation. I have no interest in taking orders from mere sellswords.
You've always been impossible, you know. But I admit, you wear Father's mantle well.